What's up everyone, it's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Please follow my Instagram at Russo Lifts, just in case something happens to this YouTube channel. You can follow, message, and you can watch my daily story content on Instagram. I'll see you there. What is up everyone, it's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm not doing that well after doing this many videos in a row, but cracking open a new one for the ASMR sip. Gatorade Zero. Disclaimer, this is an Elevate ad. Check out Elevate Alternative My TRT Clinic in the description or pinned comment below. Fill out a free contact request if you want the full catalog of products available. These are FDA approved compounding pharmacy products, aka pharma quality. If you want the full catalog, please DM me on Instagram at Russo Lifts. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe with the bell on if you actually want to see my videos. But today I'm going to be going into the psychological benefits of TRT, HRT, and obviously for this Elevate ad. But personally for me, right, it's not really about the muscle mass, right? It's about the superphysiological drive, and it's about the ability to regulate the superphysiological drive, and it's about the enhanced confidence that HRT, TRT would give you if you're hypogonadal, if you have low testosterone, if your testosterone total is below like 550, 600. The optimal, in my opinion, would be 800 to 1,000, and you would experience way better confidence, way higher mood, way more drive, way more vigor in bed, way more vigor in conversation, and ultimately more confidence and the ability to work longer. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm in multiple projects. I got my hands in multiple things. Multiple people come at me. I live the Sigma mentality of people approach me, and it's a lot of overstimulation and it's a lot of pressure constantly. And I do like the ability to work through that, have my hormones controlled. If I have a high stress couple of days, my hormones are flatline. The cortisol is not going to kill my hormones. I know that whatever my exogenous androgen level I'm injecting is what is in me. That's not going to change if I, eat shitty food, sedentary lifestyle, etc., etc. My drive, my focus, all being controlled by the androgens is constant because it's being exogenously added and replaced, monitored, and controlled. So just keep that in mind, that even if you do have, let's say 800 to 1,000 natural testosterone, that testosterone is not a constant stable level. You would get spikes. So normally you would get a spike in the morning, and if you have really good natural testosterone, maybe you get another spike, midday, right? That's how that would go. Whereas, if you're using Test D, constant, it's constantly dipping off. 2 injections a week. Injection starts down here, it's constant, it's constant, it's constant. Serum concentration is constant. So right there, that's a benefit of even the highest natural testosterone, in my opinion, and why it's such a significant advantage. On top of, stress can impact that. Your significant other can't fuck that up. Your shitty diet can't fuck that up. Your stress can't fuck that up. Your lack of sleep can't fuck that up. Your working too hard can't fuck that up. That's where it comes in. And I know a lot of people who would just pop a D-ball before a job interview. More confidence, more vigor, more swagger. And if you have low testosterone, that would make a difference in a work interview, a corporate interview, if you're in sales, etc., etc. All I'm saying is don't look at it through the lens of, like muscle. Like this is just people who want more muscle. No, it's a synthetic advantage. It's the world of competition, survival of the fittest. Everyone's using brain enhancement, cognitive enhancement like nootropics to focus harder, better memory recognition, as well as better focusing. And the synthetic androgens come in there for the super physiological drive to never give up, to work constantly. I work 16 hours a day nonstop, and I'm vicious about it. Not really any dip fatigue at all. If I was completely natural, I'd probably fatigue out much faster than I do. And that's one of the psychological benefits. Look at it through the angle of just biohacking performance gain in reality, not just like, oh, you want to hoard more muscle for vanity. Like, yeah, that's another benefit, is the muscle for vanity, which the social male dominance hierarchy, people like to say that's not a thing. Social male dominance hierarchy is 100% a thing. I'm just being honest. And you can see that with hypermasculinization. And I'm not going to go down that black pilled path. I'm keeping it, on TRT. But yeah, that's a thing. Vanity is a thing. But the way I would look through it is obviously, the more steroids you abuse, the more potential side effects, harm mitigation, and damage you're doing. But if you're doing TRT, HRT through somewhere like Elevate, where they're regulating, monitoring monitoring your shit and going over your blood work with you every 6 months, keeping your biomarkers in check, and you're putting on more tissue, maybe not as much as someone doing like competition blast or like actually cycling for bodybuilding, but you know, you hold tissue easier, you have libido constantly, you get a boner like that, no questions asked in, you know, sexual encounter situations. There's a lot of perceived benefits of just doing regular TRT, but I think the most overlooked one is just the extreme mental drive. You know, that's what kept me going back to Austrian. And I remember in my programming days, like I use Austrian, I wouldn't feel depressed, I feel focused, I feel happy. And when I was doing my heavy programming homework, I didn't crack at the heavy programming homework. Like boom, you know, this was me. I was driven, I was doing my programming homework, I was going to the gym, doing my YouTube channel, I was doing my sponsorships, maintaining my long-term relationship, and commuting back and forth to school, and doing the dieting, and somewhat kind of having a social life, not really, kind of in the Sigma cage already, but that was because my synthetic androgens, right? I was driven, I was fixated, and I was not fatiguing, I was not cracking. So like I would look at it through like, not like, you know, the muscle building lens, I would look at it through the psychological lens of you're going to be more driven. And you know, the saying like someone out there is working harder, well, you want to use everything in your advantage to work harder, right? So that's why you have people using Adderall, that's why you have people using nootropics, and synthetic androgens definitely slot in there in a performance gain in the competitive world. So keep that in mind and look through it in that angle, and then you'll look at TRT, HRT differently and possibly consider it. And if you do consider it, check out my clinic and support my content and my road to the moon to help enlighten more males, push me to the top. I will see you guys in my next video.